Hello kabayan, kumusta? Sana maayos po ang ating kalagayan this time of pandemic. May tanong po ako sa inyo. Gusto mo ba magkaroon ng sariling bahay? O di kaya mag-invest ng property? Tamang-tama po. May good news po ako para sa atin ito na mga OFW. Kasi ang DOLE, OWA at ang NHA or National Housing Authority has signed a Memorandum of Agreement na isama na tayo na mga OFW para sa housing program ng gobyerno. Welcome back puli kabayan. This is Dads from Dads Info TV. Muli pong nagbabalik. Salamat po sa inyong suporta sa ating channel at kung hindi ka pa nakapag-subscribe, please consider to subscribe, like at paki-share ng video natin at paki-hit na rin ng notification bell para ma-update ka once I uploaded a new video in the future. Now, last June 7, 2021, we celebrated the World Migrant Day. Kasabay nito kabayan ay nilagdaan na nga po ang makasaysayang kasunduan between Secretary Bello ng DOLE at General Manager Marcelino Escalada Jr. ng National Housing Authority. At syempre, kasama po dyan si Attorney Hans Kakdak ng OWA kasi nga po kabayan, napakahalaga po nito, itong pagtitipon na ito. Kasi ang NHA housing program, alam naman natin na initially it is offered only sa mga government employees, kasama na dyan yung mga pulis, sundalo, at displaced families, low-income families, informal settlers, at kasama na rin po dyan ang indigenous people. Ngunit ngayon, sa utos po ni Presidente Rodrigo Roa Duterte ay napasama na nga po tayo ang ating sektor ng mga OFW na maka-avail ng mura at mas mababa na interest at dissenting pabahay, mga kabayan. So, di ba? Napakagandang balita. Kaya sabay-sabay nating panoorin ang signing ng Memorandum of Agreement between DOLE and NHA.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat and Happy Migrant Workers Day po sa inyo. Nandito po tayo para ipagdiwang ng kagitingan at pagod at sakripisyo ng ating mga mahal na mga migranteng Pilipino, ang ating mga tanyag na OFWs all over the world. At bilang alay po sa kanila kasi ang mandato po ng ating mahal na Pangulo ay gawin ng lahat para sa kapakanan ng ating mahal na OFWs at OFW families, ay isasagawa po ngayon ang 3 significant MOA signings para sa ating mga mahal na OFWs sa bahagi ng pabahay sa NHA, sa bahagi ng pagbibigay kaalaman at pag-empower, pagpapalakas ng proteksyon sa ating mga Muslim OFWs through the NCMF, at pagbibigay ng trabaho para sa mga returning OFWs through DOTR projects, and yung ating reintegration employment facilitation program sa Department of Labor. Meron din pong bahagi ng pagdidistribute ng mga beneficiary benefits, livelihood, reintegration, medical, scholarship benefits all over the country. Tinatayang mga 2,000 beneficiaryo ang bibigyan in a simultaneous distribution proceeding later after the MOA signings. And then meron ding special kamustahan ang ating mahal na kalihim Sec Bello sa mga OFW leaders, OFW communities all around the world. So, hindi ko na po patatagalin pa. Itong araw na ito ay alay po sa ating mahal na OFWs Warmest welcome po sa inyong lahat. Muli, Happy Migrant Workers Day po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat, Admin Hans Pakdak. At yun naman po ay matutunghayan na natin ang pirmahan ng Memorandum of Understanding sa pagitan po ng Department of Labor and Employment, ng OWA at ng National Housing Authority. At susundan po ito ng signing ng Memorandum of Understanding between DOLE and OWA at ang National Commission on Muslim Filipinos at DND po ng Department of Transportation. Ang Memorandum of Agreement po ito ay tungkol sa pagbuo ng programa para sa mura at dekalidad ng pabahay para sa ating mga mahal na OFW. Ang programang ito ay tulong ng ating gobyerno sa mga mahal nating OFWs na makamit ang kanilang pangarap na magkaroon ng desente at sariling bahay. Ang ating po palatuntunan ay natutunghayan live sa Facebook po at YouTube ng Department of Labor and Employment. Kaya din po, ito po ay share sa Facebook ng Overseas Workers Welfare Administration. Ngayon po, matapos ang pirmahan ng agreement, pakinggan po natin ang mensahe ng General Manager ng National Housing Authority, si General Manager Marcelino Escalada Jr. Sir.
Thank you very much. To the Secretary of the Department of Labor and Employment, Secretary Bebot Belio, Secretary Pagarungan, Secretary Art Tugade, Admin Kakdak, to the USEC, Assistant Secretaries, Directors, and all the families of National Housing Authority, NCMF, DOTR, DOLE, magandang hapon sa kanilang lahat. Unang-una, Secretary Bebot, allow me to thank you personally today for having been so active in the board of the National Housing Authority. You have given a person, a talented one, more objective, rational in the person of Yusek Benjo Benavides. Your contribution to the policy of building a culture of quality at the National Housing Authority is very obvious, manifested by the kind of policies that we normally craft, we approve during board meetings. So the participation of Yusek Benjo is highly appreciated. And that is something we value so much, the objectivity of the department as well. And secondly, the history of public housing is something that cannot be ignored. In fact, during the time of the former President Marcos, after him, there was no serious and deliberate or purposive action in trying to provide massive and decent housing. In the past, they had what we call the BLIS. BLIS is something like parang building livable and in for sites and services. Something that gives brand to the Marcos regime. But after that, as what I've said, there was no serious, purposive, and deliberate action. It is only after when Mayor Rudy assumed into office as the President of this Republic that we also call our tagline Balay. Balay would mean building affordable, adequate, livable Filipino communities. Meaning to say that our housing projects right now should be livable, adequate with power and water, and at the same time affordable. At this point, Secretary Bebot, we have seen a lot of our projects nationwide. There are 27 housing projects of NHA that can be found and located in various sites from Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, Region 2, Region 3, Region 5, up to Zamboanga, Cabaluay. So we are presenting this by virtue of our intention of trying to provide good housing for our Filipino people, particularly our OFWs. That indeed, your investments to housing is something that can be treasured forever. No amount of money, no amount of equipment, neither vehicles can ever supplement the value of housing. Kahit na you will have tricycle, may bisikleta ka, may sasakyan ka, if you don't have the house to shelter your own family and the security of your family, is just like any ordinary situation. So we offer, Secretary Bebot, and all the family of the Department of Labor and Employment, and sa ating mga kababayan OFWs, our housing are available. We have thought of this actually because every time we have housing, the 27 sites all over the country, a lot of OFWs come to see and inspect our housing sites. And normally, we just respond to them, hindi ito para sa inyo, para ito sa mga government employees, para sa mga sundalo, mga police. But I can see the sad face of our OFWs that they could have already been given the opportunity to own one. And therefore, this agreement, Secretary Bebot, will give them the entitlement that at certain point in time, our housing units are available at any time. They can apply at the regional level, and it is affordable for everyone. Lastly, during this pandemic, everyone says stay at home. How can one stay at home if there is no home to talk about? So the Duterte administration, the administration of Sec Bebot, and our management at the National Housing Authority, we offer our housing site to be your home. So stay at home and stay healthy, and God bless us all. Thank you.
Ngayon naman po, bilang tugon sa mensahe ng ating magigiting na panauhin ngayong hapon, pagbibigyan po natin ang ating kalihim ng Department of Labor and Employment, Secretary Silvestre Bebot Bello III. Secretary, sir.
Maraming salamat, Director Rolly. Aking paboritong kalihim ng Department of Transportation, Secretary Art Tugade, ang Secretary ng Commission, National Commission on Muslim Filipinos, Secretary Saidamen Pangarungan. Aking governor kayo ng nanonood, no? You know? Ganong katagal ng pagsasama namin ni Governor. And of course, ang man of the hour natin ngayon, dahil siya magbibigay ng bahay sa ating mga OFWs. Bibigay yan, hindi nagbebenta. Nagbibigay yan ng bahay para sa mga OFWs. The General Manager of the National Housing Authority, General Manager June Escalada. Ngayong hapon, GM June, my representative in the NHA Board, Undersecretary Benjo Benavides. And then, of course, yung another man of the hour, kasi itong araw ng mga alaga niya, si Administrator Hans Kagdak. Magtataka kayo kung hindi pa nako-COVID yan eh. Araw-araw, gabi-gabi, nandyan sa airport niyan, sinasalubong niya ay higit 1,000 hanggang 1,500 na OFWs natin. Ewan ko bakit hanggang ngayon hindi pa tinatamaan. Siguro dati na nabakunahan si Administrator Kagdak, ayaw lang aminin. And of course, andito si Director Alice ng International Labor Affairs Bureau. Yan. Kung meron kayong mga kamag-anak, asawa, kapatid, membro ng pamilya na OFW na nangangailangan ng tulong, si Director Alice ang magbibigay ng unlimited na tulong. Yan. So, sa atin lahat, sa mga OFWs, mga bagong mayayani, mga modern day heroes, ano-ano mga tawag sa kanila, no? Happy Migrant Workers Day. Biro mo yan, para sa inyo lamang, inutusan kami ni President Duterte na lumagda ng 3 kasunduan. Isa with the National Commission on Muslim Filipinos, sa National Housing Authority, at sa Department ni Secretary Tugade. Biro mo, pinakamalaking department sa buong Pilipinas. DOTR. 3 departamento ang kinakontrata namin para sa mga OFWs. Kaya this makes the Migrant Workers Day a truly relevant and relevant and happy, memorable day for our OFWs. Meron dito hinanda ni Director Rolly na speech ko. Lumampas ng 3 minutes. Kasi yun ang sabi ko, dahil dami na yun. Pag gumawa ka ng speech ko, not more than 3 minutes. Kasi pag lumampas ang speech mo ng 3 minutes, wala nang nakikinig sa'yo. Wala na. Well, anyway, just to give justice to Director Rolly, allow me to read correctly the prepared speech. Okay, it starts this way. As the highlight of this year's Migrant Workers Day, we have signed 3 memoranda that establish vital partnership with the Department of Transportation, the National Commission on Muslim Filipinos, and, of course, the National Housing Authority. I am therefore happy to announce to our dear OFWs that these 3 memoranda of understanding are all geared towards strengthening your deployment as well as your reintegration efforts. This is our government's profound gesture of gratitude. Utang na loob namin sa inyo for your sacrifices and hard work, not only for your family, but also for our country. Ang unang agreement is OWA and the National Housing Authority have signed a socialized and low-cost housing program for overseas Filipino workers. Tinignan ko kanina yung mga bahay. Parang bahay ko eh. Paano naging socialized housing yan? Ha? Mukhang bahay sa loob ng Dasmariñas Village o kaya Forms Park. No? Kita nyo, ang ganda-ganda. Ayan. And that only shows kung gaano rin kamahal ni General Manager Jun Escalado ang mga OFW. Binigyan sila ng libre, napakagandang bahay. Libre nga pala yun. Affordable. Affordable pala, hindi libre. Affordable housing pala. Grabe ko nga kanina, nung nakita ko, pwede ba, pandin ako, OFW din ako, kukuha rin ako. Yun ganda eh. Doon gusto, ang sitos ay doon sa the Garden City of Samar. Oo, ang ganda doon. May beach. Daming mga, yung Taclobo. Daming Taclobo dyan. Nandun makikita yung mga pearl. Yan. So, magpapareserve ako ng isa. Okay, with that, makakaasa ang ating OFWs ng abot kaya at disenteng programa pabahay para sa kanilang pamilya.
So ayan mga kabayan ang signing ceremony, pero wala pong ibinigay na mga detalye patungkol nga po sa project na ito, kagaya ng proseso sa pag-apply, payment structures, at location ng mga project. Ngunit gayon pa man, dahil gusto ko rin na maka-avail ng pabahay na ito, ay ni-research ko po. Tama, ni-research ko po ito at ito ang aking nakita sa online sa rappler.com, ang the initial list of housing site project where we can apply. Pero hindi po dyan nagtatapos ang aking investigasyon. Kasi since I'm living in Davao, then I visited the NHA Region 11 Facebook page at ito po ang aking nadiskubre. Ang Nariska Home Villa, located po ito sa Samal Island ng Davao del Norte at ongoing na po ang kanilang project. Kasama na dito kabayan ang Ciudad de Dahican ng Mate, Davao Oriental. Ang mga project na po ito ay existing na po mga kabayan. Napakaganda ng disenyo, duplex type po ang design at parang pangmayaman. At sa tingin ko, para sa akin, hindi ito low cost housing, ngunit disenteng pabahay. So ayan mga kabayan, sa next vlog po ay ating alamin ang mga procedure sa application, mga terms and condition at payment structures. Okay? So this is Daz from Daz Info TV. Ako'y nagpapaalam muna mula dito sa Dubai. See you soon.